Hi, I'm Brittany Bacher, the 2017 Armed Forces Insurance Military Spouse of the Year. Today on Homeownership Heroes, we have a special guest, Lindsay Litton.
Hey, Brittany.
Hey, I'm glad you came today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. So we have something special for you today. We want to talk about knowing your benefits. And I know you might be watching this at home thinking, I'm a realtor or I'm a loan officer, and what do I need to know about military benefits? But you have an opportunity to really provide education to our military homebuyers and veterans about the benefits that are available to them. So Lindsay, can you tell me about some of the benefits that you know and in your line of work as a realtor that you provide to your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think as a real estate professional, obviously you're the initial contact for a lot of military families when it comes to moving to a new area. So definitely, if you serve the military clientele, learn about some of the resources on base that can help support these military families during transition. So I actually got acquainted with a lot of our housing departments when I was selling real estate in San Antonio. And we actually service 4 bases there in San Antonio. So we're known as Military City, USA. Well, I learned through some of these engagements that military families can actually get reimbursed on their utility deposits, which actually adds up. So consider moving across the country, paying gas, doing all these expenses that come with moving. Then you have to turn on the power, turn on the water, get the trash, get everything organized. So you're throwing all these deposits down. Well, if you keep your receipts, you can actually take them to the offices on base, and a lot of bases will reimburse you for those expenses. So that's a hidden benefit and an added value as a real estate professional or loan officer that you can educate your VA clients on.
Absolutely. And I think sometimes we don't understand the move process for military families.
Mm-hmm.
And when they go to move, oftentimes it's all upfront cost for them. So they're driving cross country. They might have 2 vehicles that they're taking.
Hotel room,
food. Sometimes it's 5-6 days travel. So by the time they get there, they've racked up a credit card bill. There is a benefit through the transportation office on base where you can get some of those costs up front, so that it'll help you out if you don't have the finances. But oftentimes the military family is paying for all of that up front and waiting for a reimbursement.
Yes.
So when they then have to pay deposits, and they're just out a lot of money during that transition.
Yes. And so there's a lot of services. And actually, I'm glad that you mentioned the credit cards, because there is a service for military families that caps your credit card percentage in annual fees. So if you haven't already, definitely take a look at that benefit for military families, because a lot of military families are carrying a balance on their credit card with a high interest rate. And this actually caps it, I believe, don't quote me, at 6.5%. So they can't charge you interest over that. So it's a really great benefit and an additional thing that you as a professional can help educate your clients on, because it is a financial burden every time you move.
Yes. So, and you're providing education, but you're looking like a rock star to your military family, and they're going to definitely recommend you and refer you. And as anyone knows in the military community, we like to support our own. We want to help support. We want to propel fellow, veterans and military spouses in their business. And we just kind of support each other. So it's for you, it's an opportunity to really show and not just say that you're military friendly, but really show that you're military friendly by helping to educate.
Absolutely. And I think our partnership is a testament to that. So definitely get connected with partners and people that support the military community, because it's mutually beneficial. It actually helps the community grow and elevate them to a new level. So
yes. And thinking of community, it's a responsibility that you can take on as an industry professional to really help our military families as they move into, a new area, is know what's in the area to serve them, know what nonprofits are around, know what services are there, because there's so many groups that are out there that want to support our families, that want to help them, engage in the community and really become a part of the community. And they're brand new and they don't have the time. So if you can provide them those resources, that's an added benefit, not only to you and your business, but also to our military families.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down, one of the best things that you can do for your clients is compile a list of military discounts on things that military families need when they move in. And what an awesome added value that would be to a client at a closing gift is like, hey, not only did we get you this awesome box of Lysol, because every military family needs that, but here are 10 businesses that are willing to give you a military discount. And I did the work for you by providing you that list. So I think it's all about providing value to military families and how they can get connected in their local communities.
Yes. So once again, know your benefit. Do the research. be an educator, help military families, and bring military families home. Once again, I'm Brittany Bacher.
I'm Lindsay Litton.
And we'll see you next week.
This is Mortgage News Network.